And nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Happy Sunday. So good to see everybody. Freddie Bear said it best. First off, Freddie, good to see you, man. Second, had a great Saturday at the pay window. I'm right there with you. It was a tough day, but we did work. We put it in, and we got the job done. So good to see all of you. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Say what's up in the chat. If you're in the path of this Arctic polar blast, any of that, let me know. And we're going to talk about all the football today that could be affected by that. And we'll talk about some college football yesterday, too. Speaking of that, so here's how we did. Tennessee team total over 82.5 basketball. They came through and ended up scoring 95. Oregon, Vanderbilt, tight games there. Georgia and Nebraska get the job done there. Arizona, Alabama get the job done there. Indiana, Penn State, my God, what a game that was. Shout out to Indiana. Shout out to Penn State. I mean, they showed up ready to go, and Indiana handled their business at the end. Look, every win's not going to be pretty, right? Now, Sig's going to be all over them, but, dude, it's November. You just win. Just any way that you can. Every game is tough. So shout out to Indiana, man. That was a big boy comeback win right there. Nikola Jokic, he goes 1 for 1 from 3. So really get that one. Florida, yeah, no chill said it. Yeah, no doubt, man. Got smoked by Kentucky, dude, like a Sunday brisket. Tough one for Florida there. And Oregon, Iowa over 40.5. The pre-Arctic plunge gets us there. Will Like said, morning, AB. Let's have a day. Let's have a day indeed, my friend. Let's do it. Let's do it. So good to see y'all. Freddie Bear said, what's up, AB? What's up, big boy? Good to see you. Hope you have a great Sunday so far. Slick Rick said, Jonathan Taylor, anytime touchdown, first half, plus 100. Cash it. Posted to the Discord this morning. Slick Rick, well done. And I take it that the Colts scored. I haven't seen. We've got the Falcons and the Colts going right now, live from Germany. Yeah. Big Wayne said, good morning, crew. Let's have another great day, man. Indeed, buddy. Indeed. Megan, morning, AB. Let's go, crew. Absolutely. Let's go. Megan, let's get it. No doubt. Freddie, I like this Atlanta Falcons versus Colts scoring points already. Yeah, no doubt, man. Tizzle, AB, need a Cal Bear shout out for beating Louisville on their own turf. 4th and goal in overtime. Screw the field goal. Going for the win. Yeah. Dude, what a stud performance. And Cal, man, big shout out to them. This team is not perfect, but they get the job done. Yeah, man. So, Tizzle, you're exactly right. That's a big shout out there. Kirk, Indiana survives. What a catch by Cooper. Dude, he got 2 feet in. And anybody that didn't see it, go back and look at that catch by Indiana there to get the touchdown with, 35 seconds left or something, maybe less than that. That was a heck of a game. Now, on the other side, my boy, wrong slide. My boy Bolin. Tough day, bro. Tough day. Now, it's okay, though, because, look, I've had those too. But with that, shout out to Matty Ice, wins the showdown in the chat. So give me a minute. I will get the payment put up in that one, 5 memberships. So Matty Ice, hey, Iceman doing work constantly. I love it. Great job. Virginia Tech college basketball team has a baller. Homie from overseas is great. There you go. Justin, the moment I take giddy rebounds and assists, the kid goes out there fouling and is up the wrong side of a sport. I know he really did. Jesse, morning, gang. Good morning, Jesse. Brian, good to see you. And yeah, dude, it's the Iceman, baby. That's what the Iceman does. Absolutely love it. Except crypto. Okay. We'll get it all paid up. Nice job, Matty Ice. Definitely wanted to say that, man. He said I'm voting for XX. All right, we'll be live tonight. We'll get started with the show. Sorry. We'll get live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Sounds like we got a club. Yeah, well, I guess we do. Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Join us. We got a big one. Steelers and the Chargers for Sunday Night Football. Gonna be a big one. All right, let's jump into it now, man. Let's get to the pick. All right. So here's what we got. NFL today. All right, I'm gonna go through the picks, then we'll walk through all the games. JJ McCarthy of the Vikings. I'm taking him to throw an interception, -115. Going to be a good game. I'm excited to see it. But got some pretty good quarterbacks on here that I like. That being said, though, excuse me. God, I coughed that up. Yeah. Give me JJ McCarthy. Yeah, apologies. JJ McCarthy, interception -115. Drake May of the all right, JJ McCarthy's of the Vikings. Drake May of the New England Patriots, 1+ interception +115. Another. Gonna be a good game. Tony said no to a pick. No, none today. That game against the Bills, though, we'll talk about it. It's gonna be something. Jackson Dart of the Giants, 1+ interception, -120. All right, now Parlay City. Bills money line, Eagles money line. All right, so the Bills play today, and again, we'll walk through all the games, but the Bills play today. The Eagles play in Monday Night Football, so we're setting ourselves up to see if we can get something popping. Buccaneers and the Seahawks money line +125. Again, I mean, two good games for both these teams. Bucks and the Patriots. That's going to be a hell of a game. But I'm going to roll the Bucks on the money line. I'm going to roll the Seahawks on the money line. Put those two together +125. The Bears money line and the Chargers money line. Again, taking Chicago today, and then the Chargers play tonight on Sunday Night Football at home against the Steelers. Almost said the Pirates. Brian, AB, are you betting against Vrabel? I am, and I'll tell you why. I think the Patriots are just due for a game that could be tough. And I think the Bucks are due for a game that could be tough. It's going to be a fight. Now, look, I hate going against Vrabel. You know Vrabel's my guy. But this is going to be a tough game. Yeah, we'll talk about it. But, yeah, I'm not taking any spreads or anything. You see that. Cardinals of the Seahawks over 45.5. Yeah, I do know that this is an NFC West matchup. Divisional games, we tend to roll unders here. But pretty affordable number, pretty attractable, total 45.5. Again, think of how scoring is done in football, 3s and 7s. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 45.5. So 6 touchdowns and a field goal and another field goal. So let's just say 7 touchdowns. It's a healthy number. But I don't think that these teams are really going to focus on we need to lock down defense. They tend to do it the opposite way. Blade, Tampa at home today off a bye will be ready for the Pats. Agreed. Now, I'm all in on Mike Vrabel. I love him. But this can be a game. AB, the total for Indy Atlanta is up to 60.5. Do you think that's high enough to hit the under? Yeah, I do. There will be some time when this game's going to slow down. Michael, hey, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. The Broncos-Raiders game was a $2 stake. The Rams-49ers game should be Ruth's Chris. McCaffrey and Nakua are tied for second in the league with most receptions, 61. Give me their receptions over. Beautiful look. Yeah, and I mean, look, I know that I'm on the under in that game, but Rams-49ers, I mean, I love every time it comes around. Like, Rams-49ers kind of reminds me of Alabama-LSU. Like the NFL version of it, It's just always a war, dude. It's always a fight. All right, so those are the picks. Now, we'll get back to those in a minute. I definitely want to walk through the games. So if anybody has any questions on a specific game, feel free to drop them in and say, hey, applesauce brain, stop right here. Let's talk about this one. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Hawk, great point here. I like the over, but Hawks are led by their D. No matter how well the offense does, Hawks D has a few players out there, so the over works for me. There we go. Yeah, and hey, I'll tell you what, hey, you want to find information on the Hawks? Right here. Absolutely, man. Hey, appreciate that info. And for real, this is the most collaborative crew in the game. So if you have thoughts, picks, anything, questions, whatever, looks, drop them in. Prince, 21 points in the first quarter. It's a shootout early. Colts Falcons might be a high-scoring game in Europe for once, right? Everybody in Germany's like, oh, yeah. Over City, baby. Emilio. Good morning, crew. Good morning, buddy. Maddie. Applesauce brain. Is that what AB stands for? I think it is. I think that it is, man. Brad, I got the Seahawks in my survivor pool today. Oh, there we go. I like that you're still in it, too. Oh, man, I got smoked. Okay, so let's jump into the games here. Again, if anybody needs anything, right? If you have questions on a game, if you have thoughts, picks, drop it in. We'll go through. Take a look at these games. Yeah, Cyclone says anybody got player props they're liking? Yeah, drop those in, and we'll talk about those as we go through the games for sure. So, yeah, all right, Giants and the Bears. So we're on the Bears on the money line. Bears 3.5-point favorite. Total of 45.5. Yeah, even with the loss of Cam Scatterbo, the running back for the Giants, they're showing up. We saw the Bears against the Bengals. Not a lot of defense was played. Again, the Bengals are going to do that to teams. But I do think that we have a chance for points today. Chicago, this is a game you've got to find a way to win. If you want to be a good team and getting better and all that, if you're Chicago, you just got to find a way to win this game. Look at these numbers. All right, these numbers are traps, potentially, set by the books. Tizzle posted props in Discord. My two favorite above in the chat. Tizzle, thank you, my friend. 3.5, 45.5. Again, the books are making you eat the hook on the Bears and eat the hook on the over. So understand that. Yeah, Prince, my Bears must win today, no question. Yeah, this is just one of those games. Are you a good football team or not? We're not saying that, you got to go out and win the Super Bowl or this is the season's over if we lose. It's not that. And I'm not saying that Prince is saying that because he's not. But if you're a good football team, this is a game that you go out and win. At home, weather is what it is. Go do it. Yeah, Tizzle, remember to check the weather today. Abso-freaking-lutely. Look at the total. We need to start talking about temperatures and totals. It's 37 degrees in Chicago today. So, and in Miami, it's 88. So I don't think anybody in Miami's getting worried about this Arctic plunge. But the Bills are coming to town. They're 8.5-point favorites, and they got to bring their own plunge with them. We rode the Bills last week, coming off a bye, all that, looked good, handled their business as they should. I think they do in this one. Keep an eye on the run game. From the Bears, Cyclone AB, I like Caleb Williams rushing. I do too. Caleb Williams. Now, be careful on his rush attempts, but I do agree on the yardage, yeah. Bibbo, first off, good to see you, buddy. Second, snowing outside right now here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. There we go. Yeah, we got the Bills as a parlay piece. Yep, Tony's spot on here. And look, the Dolphins are who they are. Again, this is another game that, the Bills, you're supposed to go out and handle your business here. I would look, James Cook, run game, all that. Tony, Monday's high in Jacksonville is 56. Oh, dude, that's like 0 to everybody else. Ravens and the Vikings. All right, we got a game here. Are the Ravens back? They look like it offensively. Now, I know that we're on J.J. McCarthy to throw a pick, but I'll be honest with you. I do not hate Lamar Jackson to throw a pick. I think if you're looking at props, this could be your game. Indoors. Both offenses going. I think props are going to be solid in this. Now, Minnesota, they can play some defense now. We're going to find out about Baltimore. Because the offense, when Lamar Jackson's healthy, the offense has no problems. They put up points. They do what they do. But is the defense going to give up 30 points? Right? Liddy's got to look here. Ravens to win the division, -130. Not a bad look. I mean, you look at the division: Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. Do what said, man, I don't know if I want to even mess with the NFL today. It's a tough day. But there are some good looks here. But last week was brutal. Anybody who bet NFL last, I mean, we did all right. We did fine, but whew, it was tough. We got a lot of divisional matchups today. We got a lot of weird ones too, but divisional matchups, we could do work with that. Yeah, Liddy, Ravens to win the division minus one. I mean, I don't think the Browns are going to. I don't think the Bengals are going to. And the Steelers are playing great, but, you know. Yeah, down what? Yeah, do what? Yeah, last week was brutal. I mean, you're right, though. Like, the NFL now, once you get to November, man, it gets tough. Every game gets tough. So, yeah, we'll see about that with the Ravens and the Vikings. But again, we're on JJ McCarthy to throw a pick there. Browns and the Jets. It's a tough game. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have anything on it. I don't want anything on it. Michael said, Dan Campbell coming off a loss. Give me the Lions to bring more cowbell today. Yeah. Addison, and a great look and a great point here. Plenty of hockey and F1 race out there for you degenerates. I love it. Yeah, please help us out, Addison, as you always do. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, Brian said move on from that game. Yeah, agreed. Total of 37.5. The Browns are 2.5-point favorites on the road. Yeah, we'll see. All right, Patriots and the Bucks. A lot better of a matchup. Now, we're on the Bucks money line, and we're on Drake May to throw a pick. Both of those could blow up in my face. If you haven't watched the Patriots all year, they're good. They're getting better, and they're 7-2 and 4-0 on the road. I mean, it's classic Mike Vrabel. And again, anybody who understands, look, if you're new, I live here in Nashville. He used to work for the NFL team here, and that was well before Mike Vrabel. But God, I love Mike Vrabel. That dude just makes you believe. The Patriots could come out and smoke the Bucks today. Now, again, I bet on the Bucks money line as well as Patriots QB Drake May to throw a pick. And Drake May could throw a pick and they still win by 20. Again, not saying that happens, but there is nothing that says stop rolling with the Patriots. Nothing. I'm just feeling the Bucks here off a bye at home. Yeah, Bucks 2.5, total of 48.5. What do you guys feel about that total? You feel a lot of points in this one? Tizzle, Drake May playing at MVP level. Hell yeah, he is. Yeah, big time. That's the thing. Is it's like, look, I'm the one going against the grain here, which is crazy because we're talking about the Bucks, another good football team, right? At home. Yeah, Liddy, India quiet 7-2. Yes, they are. Cap Height said, Devon A-Chain, longest rush against the Bills rush defense. Beautiful look, my friend. Beautiful look. Yeah, Prince of Picks. The Patriots are the quietest 7-2 team in the NFL. Agreed. And their games aren't boring either. This is going to be a fun game. But yeah, got the Bucks on the money line and have Drake May to throw a pick. All right, Saints and the Panthers. Jinxie, what's up? What are we doing here? So, all right, with the Saints, you got Tyler Shuck at quarterback. 1-8, 0-4 on the road, and they're on the road. Carolina, 5-4, 3-1 at home. Carolina's a different beast at home. And we have to give credit to Carolina in this. That team coming in this year on paper didn't look the strongest. But damn it, this team fights. They've got energy. Their locker room is with it. Bryce Young is tough as hell. And they're running the football when they elect to go the one-man route. Big Kev said, Big AB, who's got 2 thumbs having a birthday today. This guy, Big Kev, happy birthday. Hey, so glad you said that. First off, happy birthday, buddy. Of course. Second off, your good luck today, Big Kev. Happy birthday, bro. Celebrate it. You deserve to. 100%. Liddy, Carolina's my survivor pick of the week. There we go. Tizzle said, smash the like, tell a friend. Yeah, Blade said it too. Blade, appreciate it. Tizzle, appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys hit the like button, I swear I won't ask you for anything else. YouTube just forces us. If you're watching on your phone, just grab a screen, pull it down, hit like, pop back up. Addison with a great stat here. Panthers are the number 1 pick in Circa Survivor this week. Wow. And I saw Zach. He made a comment. He said, Survivor lasts longer than week 3? I know the feeling. I was bounced. So Jags and the Texans. Oh, yeah. Anybody got anything? Texans minus 1.5, a total of 37.5. 37.5. Spell Dog, good to see you, buddy. Good morning. All right, AFC South divisional game. What we thought would be the 2 teams competing for the division. Indianapolis decided they had a little something to say about that. Let me tell you, and Tony, back me up here. I swear the Jaguars have the most non-conventional schedule in the NFL. It feels like the Jaguars play a road game every week. I know they don't, but it feels like they do. They're constantly back and forth from London. It just feels like the Jaguars never have just a normal week. Again, they do. Schedule's not that crazy, but it just feels like there's just no rest for the weary. You know what I mean? Like they're just constantly going. The Jaguars don't really turn the ball over. Like when Trevor Lawrence is in his bag, he's a pretty accurate quarterback. Fumbles will get there. And the Texans have a hell of a defense. There's a reason why this total's 37.5. Tony, yeah, it's weird. And the next 2 years, home games in Orlando. Agree. Like, dude, it just never. It's like the Jaguars are like a college team, that plays on like Thursdays and Fridays. They're just, I don't know, man. Yeah, Kirk said some low totals today. Yep. Be careful for sure. All right, Cardinals and the Seahawks. So we're on the over 45.5. You see the ESPN 44.5 there. Yeah, as Hawk said, who knows the team better than anyone? As much as you do look at the Seahawks offense, which rightfully so, I love everything about this team. I love the coaching staff. They're quiet. They get to work. This team doesn't say a whole lot, but they're exciting. They're not boring by any means. They just get to work. I really enjoy watching them. 7.5 point favorites. Be careful if you're taking a spread. Get that 7.5 down to 7. Even 6.5. We've got them in a money line parlay. I know that it gets boring when people see these, but I'm telling you, I bet this league for a long time. Play your margins, man. Over time, it adds up. But I think we're going to get points. I think we're going to get Jacoby Brissett. Remember, Jacoby Brissett's your starting quarterback for Arizona, not Kyler Murray. And then the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, obviously doing his thing. Yeah, I'm rolling with points. I mean, we're rolling with the Seahawks to win the game as well. But, yeah. Man, you guys were talking about Houston. You're talking about NRG Stadium. Has anybody been there? I've been to NRG. I've been to Houston's one of my favorite cities in the world. And it's weird. NRG is right beside the Astrodome. And the Astrodome used to be, the eighth wonder of the world nicknamed. And it looks so small next to NRG. I mean, it looks like a little high school stadium. It's wild. If anybody's seen, it's right off the interstate, right? It's like it's on one side, and then Joel Osteen's church is on the other, the like former NBA arena right there in the interstate. But nah, it's crazy. NRG's so big, and it makes the Astrodome look so small. It's weird. All right, Rams of the 49ers. Again, this game reminds me of LSU, Alabama. It's that type. And what I mean is it's just a fight. Yeah, Michael, you could fit 4 Astrodomes inside NRG. Isn't that crazy? Oh, it's nuts, man. And it looks so little right next to it because NRG is huge. Huge. It's a real nice stadium. Yeah, Rams 49ers. Okay, to me, the total seemed high. Now, LA could score and San Francisco could score. Let me just stop here. Both these teams are injured to hell, and both these teams really want to win this game. They're well coached. They're tough. Like, it's just going to be a fight. Matthew Stafford for yardage. Christian McCaffrey, however the hell you want to get down. Aaron Bailey. What's up, babe? Good to see you. Man, so good to see you, bro. And your message yesterday, man, that put me in the best mood. So proud of you, man. So proud of you, dude. So proud of you. Rick, AB, the totals from 60.5 down to 52.5. Let's go. Let's go, big dog. C-Dub. AB, what's up, C-Dub? Good to see you, bro. How we doing? Yeah, all right. So Rams 49ers, again, in a divisional game in the NFL, rivalry game, so to say, don't overthink it. These are games where you bet your star players, prop-wise. They're going to go to Christian McCaffrey, right? Like, just don't overthink it. Tight ends will get a lot of work in this game, too. A ton of work in this game on both sides. You're going to see a lot of short dump-offs. You're going to see a lot of throwing to the flats. You're going to see a lot of seam routes. Seam routes are nice. Tight ends, if you could get it right today, tight end longest reception could be a play. Even running back. Now, obviously, with Christian McCaffrey, I mean, that's always in play. But shout out the Astrodome. Shout out to Jeff Bagwell, Derek Lee, and Craig Biggio. Yeah. I love it. Biggio's got a restaurant down there in downtown Houston. It's real nice. It's super nice. Cap Heights. Nwosu over half a sack today, maybe 1.5. He had 2 sacks against the Cardinals their first game. There we go. Okay. Oh, Tony, good luck. So Rams 49ers is at 51.5 at Hard Rock. Beautiful work, my friend. What else we have? All right, 2 more games here. Then I'll throw the picks back up. All right, Lions and the Commanders. Lions coming off a loss. Washington reeling. Washington's so banged up, it's not even funny. Do not overthink this game. In the chat, it was said Dan Campbell coming off of a loss. Dan Campbell coming off of a loss. Jared Goff, you go get the full Lions brunt today. Now, with them, if you're looking at props, don't overthink Gibbs. You know, the tough part with the Lions is that they have so many people that can score touchdowns. But it usually starts and ends right there in the run game, even though they throw it a ton. Gibbs and Montgomery tend to get down in games like this. So, yeah, Matty boy, I love you. Commanders fans, I love you. This ain't a good matchup. It's just not. If you're betting the Lions, I'd get that 7.5 down to 7, or try to work at a money line parlay or something. But just be careful of that hook. Other than that, it's pretty much just however you want to get down. Steelers of the Chargers, Sunday Night Football. So we'll talk about this game tonight. I won't go into too much detail because we've got an hour tonight. But to set it up, I'm on the Chargers money line. Chargers 2.5-point favorite, total of 44.5. So again, we'll talk about it tonight, but I don't think that this is a great matchup for Pittsburgh. Now, I'm not saying they're going to come in and look terrible. I'm not saying that because the Chargers are just trying to just keep their head above water, right? They dealing with a ton of injuries. But I think that Justin Herbert's going to come out and he's going to throw the ball tonight. I think you're going to get a really aggressive Chargers team. Picks. Giants defense has allowed 15-plus yards to tight ends in 21 of the last 24 games. Cole Kmet, 15-plus yards is at plus 110. Beautiful work, my friend. Tizzle, AB, the field goal special is minus 150, so added Bills money line to make it minus 104. Great work. And, yeah, what Tizzle's talking about, the Tizzle special. Both teams or both kickers to kick a 33-plus yard field goal. Paired it with the Bills money line, minus 104. And a great look for field goal, special teams, etc. These two coaches will definitely do it. Okay. All right. Those are the games today. Let me put the picks back up here for anybody who missed it. I apologize. It took a little long to get there. Yeah, Jeff said they're on to you, Tizzle. They are, buddy. Well done. JJ McCarthy of the Vikings, 1+ interception, minus 115. Drake May of the Patriots, 1+ interception, plus 115. Jackson Dart of the Giants, 1 interception, minus 120. Bills money line, Eagles money line, plus 155. Bucks money line, Seahawks money line, plus 125. Bears money line, Chargers money line, plus 135. Cardinals Seahawks over 45.5. And Rams 49ers under 49.5. Also, just remember to shop your books, right? Especially when you got, obviously money lines aren't really going to do much, but with those totals, yeah, as Tony laid out, Rams 49ers, if you can get that at 50.5, 51.5 as he saw. Yeah, no doubt. Michael said the Steelers are like capri football pants, ugly but effective. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. Those capri football pants, pretty comfortable. Now, the problem, all right, and here are the pigs. And the problem is, sorry, I lost my train of thought. The problem is that you lose the any kind of shin protection, knee protection. They're just out there. Blade, Tomlin is 17-8 on Sunday night and 6-3 versus the Chargers. Great stat right there. Man, Tomlin's a wizard, right? Hey, Japan, do you own a pair? No, I don't. But even back in the day, I played cornerback, though, not quarterback. Cornerback. And, yeah, anybody that plays defense, especially that position, you get a little flashy. Do that. The seatbelt. I was never a dude that celebrated like every incomplete pass because my dad would wear me out. He would just, son. Oh, I love it. Japan, I wore my mom's before. They were so, I'm telling you, comfortable as hell, dude. And especially like if you're a kicker, like Oklahoma. Have you guys saw Oklahoma's kicker? He's got the short shorts. McDaniels does have a few pairs. McDaniels is so Miami, it hurts, bro. He's like, dude, where's Art Basel? Man, that situation. So he's staying for the rest of the year. I'm interested to see what Miami looks like today. Because when you announce, hey, the coach is safe for the remainder of the year, that doesn't always play out well. You could get very lethargic very quickly. I know, I'm not saying that they do. I'm not coming at the Dolphins. And I certainly ain't coming at Big Tony. That said, though, I'm fascinated with that. That move, whether it's high school, college, it doesn't always have the effect that you think that it will. Blade, Jim Harbaugh is 2-4 against the Steelers. Good look, my friend. As always. Yeah, that's my thing. I don't think that was a positive. Jinxie said normalize dudes and capris. We're gonna start the trend. Yeah, keep an eye on the Dolphins because if they get smoked today, which they could play their tails off and still get smoked, like the Bills are just that good, but keep an eye there. That might not be a positive thing. Okay, all right. We'll get out of here. It's Sunday. I don't want to keep everybody, too terribly long. We'll be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. AP said I got Falcons plus 300. I like that look. All right, giving it a shot. That's how you make some money doing this here. All right. We'll be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, breaking down the Steelers at the Chargers. Okay. All right, we'll jump out of here. Have a wonderful Sunday. See you tonight, everybody. Best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.